Hey guys, it's Ep24 and welcome back to episode 24 of my Burnley career mode. Now in today's episode we've got plenty of games to get through. In fact, we're going to play 3 fixtures in 3 different competitions basically. So looking forward to today's episode. We've got a game here against Anderlecht. That of course is in the Champions League group stage. Game against Stoke City in the league, and then a game against Man United in the Carabao Cup to look forward to as well. All those games played in the space of a week, so we're going to be tough on the fixture schedule as well, but hopefully we're going to get through it and get ourselves plenty of points along the way. First of all, let's take a look at a few emails, see what's going on here. A few players I've been scouting recently. Always looking for players to try and bring into the squad and try and improve things if we can, particularly younger players. This guy kind of caught my eye, and he looks pretty good actually, but he is currently out on loan, so can't really bring him in the near future. Another guy to take a look at is a centre mid from Lyon. Again, pretty much a young, talented player that, again, I should try and keep my eye on and maybe try and look to bring him in as a Lewis Cook replacement, possibly. But before we go any further into today's episode, if we could try and hit 50 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Really do appreciate you doing that if you haven't already, and if, of course, you are new to the channel. So, let's go with things. This is the team going to go with for this game against Anderlecht. 3-4-3 formation. It's a very, very similar formation to what they're going with as well, so matching them here. Pope starts in goal, Alvarez, Tarkowski and me at the back, Bustos, Amati, and Dide and Alaza in front of them, with Jota, Ings and Wellington up front. So we're going to go with that, see how we get on. We are currently top of our group. I think it was 4 points we're currently on, so we're in a good position, but we do need to try and win this game if possible. Let's see how we get on. Okay, we go for this game against Anderlecht. Let's see how we get on at home for this match. Important one for us to try and win. If we win this one, then we give ourselves a bit of a better lead at the top of the group, and it gives us a vital win as well, and keeps us undefeated in the Champions League, which would be quite nice as well. Wellington needs some support from Danny Ings here. Chance for Ings on his left foot, maybe. Well blocked by the defender, out for an early corner. Good start for us. Obviously playing 3 attackers against 3 defenders. Done that on purpose, because that's obviously going to cause some issues whenever anybody else gets involved in the attack. Bustos here going to deliver a cross into the middle, but it's going to be easily held. Chance for Amati here. Good strike. It's just wide, unfortunately. Really good bit of play, actually controlling the possession early on, which is nice to see. Jota, chance here for him to shoot. It's 1-0. Wow. Has that taken a deflection? It seems to be hit really strange, but Jota runs away and celebrates because he scored inside 14 minutes. Let's have another look from a different angle here. Does this take a deflection? It does seem to swerve, but can't really tell why. Now, I think it's just the way he's hit the ball. Finds the top left-hand corner. It's a great strike. What happens here? Absolutely nothing. Straight into the back of the net. It's a brilliantly hit shot as that from Jota, and he smashes it home. 1-0. We've taken the lead. What a strike that was. No, big chance. Well, that'll be the equaliser. It's 1-1, and Anderlecht's not really had that many opportunities, but they're taking it here, to be fair to them, and they've managed to finish off the chance, which they should really have scored. You can see the way they keep the possession in around the edge of our box. We should be able to sort it out there, and we haven't done. Tarkowski is really at fault for not staying with the goal scorer, and he just easily slots home. It's 1-1, disappointing, because we should really still be in front at this point, but we're not defending it properly. That's it for the first half, still 1-1. Disappointed we're not actually in front at this point, because they've not had that many chances. Just very, very clinical. We sort of died off a little bit towards the end of that first half, so you can see why they came back into the game a bit. But yeah, it's disappointed that we didn't manage to hold on to that lead. We now need to try and get ourselves back in front. Big chance here for Anderlecht. Got to stop it from happening. Is he offside? No, he's not. Oh no. Losing the game 2-1. And this is the thing with the way that we're both playing. We're both playing 3 at the back against 3 attackers. This just leaves us both vulnerable, and they've just been able to exploit those vulnerabilities much better than we have so far. And they've started off the second half marginally better. It's their first shot of the second half again, but you know, they've taken the chance and been very clinical once again. It's 2-1, and they found themselves up front now. I think it's a little bit harsh on us, but we've got to keep fighting. 25 minutes to go. Bustos, ball into Wellington. Oh, what a headed chance that was. Out for a corner, but I'm going to make some changes before this corner. It's now 20 minutes to go. Okay, first change. Alvarez is going to come off. We're going to bring on Jack Cork. Change to a 4-3-3 formation. And we'll see how that goes for the final 20 minutes. Slightly different sort of changes, not particularly attacking or anything, but to try and give us a bit of a better balance at both ends. And we'll see how that goes. We're going to try and whip this corner in with him. Dide. Anybody in there? Jack Cork's there, but unfortunately headed the wrong way, and chance for Bustos to try and cross back in. Big chance, another big save though. Jota unfortunately unable to get his second of the game, and cleared away by the defenders. Again, unbelievably close from us. Go on, Ings. Oh, blocked. Danny Ings again, another save by the goalkeeper, and cleared away once again. No way. Oh my god, they've hit the post. This is ridiculous how close they're getting from just 1 or 2 chances. Okay, final 2 changes. Going to have to go more attacking now. Chris Wood and Roberts coming on. Bustos and Lazo coming off. That means Amati's going to have to drop in and help us a little bit here. And we're going to see if they might even just have to play as a centre-back. Yeah, we're a bit all over the place, but there's 10 minutes to go. It's probably going to ruin our team structure a lot, but we're going to have to kind of do that to get something, or at least try and get something. Corner for us to defend here, and it's got to be cleared away pretty quickly if we're going to get an attack going. Nick Pope needs to pick somebody out. Wellington needs to start something. Come on. Let's get a counter-attack going. And Dide might lead this here. He's got Chris Wood in front of him. It's a good run from Dide. Needs some support, though. Still waiting for it. Oh, gets blocked off. And there might be the final chance we get. Roberts over to Wellington. And I didn't realise the fullback's not there. Big chance for us here. Wellington has to try and pick someone out. Still going. Chris Wood's there. Oh my god, Roberts was as well. Doesn't even go out for a corner. And of course, this guy's about to keep it in. Oh, and that's apparently a foul. Of course. Wellington's 5'5". How did he manage to foul that massive guy? Final chance. Big chance as well. Oh, it's right at the goalkeeper. Wellington puts it back in. It's right at the goalkeeper again. That was a huge chance for Patrick Roberts. Wasn't expecting it. Took on his right foot, it was right at the goalkeeper, and that'll be it now, I think. Oh, he wasted that chance right at the end. Damn. Lost the game 2-1 to Anderlecht, and that shouldn't happen. We had enough chances for sure, we just didn't take them. They took their chances, they win the game. Simple as that. Pretty poor from us at both ends. Okay, so on to the next game now against Stoke. We have to get over that defeat pretty quickly, because it's just a few days later in the league now. An away match against Stoke. Pope starts in goal, Vidal, Evans, me, and Taylor at the back. Gudmundsson, Cook, Ndide, Kennedy and Wilshere in midfield, and Chris Wood starting up front here. A few changes before the game against Man United in the Cup as well, so we have had to tweak things around a little bit. The bench looks like this. Alvarez, Keoki, I have no idea who he is either. He's on there. Amati, Roberts, Jota, Barnes and Danny Ings also make up the rest of the bench. Let's go with things. Let's try and get ourselves 3 points. We've dropped out of the top 4 because other teams have played and we haven't. If we win, then I think we go as high as 3rd, which could be pretty good. But let's go with things. Let's see how we get on. Try and beat Stoke. It's going to be a fairly tough game, this one. I'm hoping that Chris Wood's got a few goals in him. Okay, here we go for this game against Stoke City. Let's crack on with the match. Let's try and get ourselves a victory here. Big match for us, really, after that defeat, obviously in the Champions League. Got to try and get back to winning ways with a victory here. Looking for Chris Wood. Big chance of him. Chris Wood. Oh, not a great shot. Still going into a big crowd. Trying to turn away and get a shot away. And actually did quite well to get that second shot away. Wins to the corner. And Gudmundsson will deliver actually on his left foot here. And it's a good ball in for Dide, but unfortunately doesn't really connect with it very well. Just going to try and keep hold of possession for a little bit because the way we've played so far isn't that appealing. Isn't looking that great. We've been a little bit too direct for my liking. So just going to try and keep all the possession for as long as possible here. And that's not really gone to plan. Wow, okay. It's one way to win a throw-in. I'll take it because we need everything we can get at the moment. It's not been a great start. Still always 0-0 here. And yeah, it's basically what you'd expect from a Burnley versus Stoke game. Well, that's it for the first half. If I was in the stands at this point, I'd probably walked out, to be honest, because, I mean, the games don't get any more dull than this. Wilshere, over the top to Gudmundsson, do something. Wow, okay, head it across, that was bizarre. Nearly created a chance, but it was cleared away anyway, and we're going to have to try and stop that counter-attack, I think. Take the booking, it's worth it. Basically the definition of a tactical foul there. Okay, all 3 changes here, because I'm really sort of boring myself with this game. We are going to make 3 changes. We're going to also change formation to try and spice things up a little bit. I mean, at this point, I'd rather lose than it continue to be this bad of a game. We're going to bring on Amati, Jota and Barnes. We'll take off Lewis Cook, Wilshere and Gudmundsson, and we'll change it to a 3-5-2 formation, hopefully to try and just give us a bit of an edge going forward. Going to 2 strikers now. 3 at the back against 2 strikers will be certainly interesting. I'll wait and see where those full-backs end up playing as well. I'm hoping they end up playing as wing-backs, but I'll have to wait and see. Let's just clear this away and just try and get a goal or 2. Come on, do something. Jota with a strong run coming forward here. Has to hit this one. There we go. The substitute's been on the pitch a few minutes and he scores. It's 1-0. Finally something's happened. What a hit that is. Literally been on the pitch about 4 minutes, something like that, and Jota just hits it, smashes it home, and we are winning this game 1-0 here against Stoke. Fantastic run and a fantastic strike at the end of it from him. No real runners going forward. There was maybe Ashley Barnes there, but never felt confident with that pass, so I just thought I'd blast it instead. And it goes in past Jack Butland, 1-0, we've taken the lead. Let's try and keep hold of it now. And ideally extend it as well. Vidal trying to get a cross in. What a ball in. That's his as well. What a save by Jack Butland though. Kennedy with a great header. Had to be cleared away by the defence in the end. Nearly made it 2. And we're already looking so much better since those changes. They really have added a bit of an edge to us. Chris Wood. Over to Ashley Barnes. Go on, make it 2. Oh my god. How do you actually not even hit the target from that position? It's an embarrassment as that. Oh my days. No, don't you dare. Oh my god. It's 1-1. It's just 1-1, isn't it? 12 minutes left, Stoke City have equalised. Literally out of nowhere, as ever. They only need one chance. That's all the opposition ever need, is just one chance, they go score. Totally different to us, we need about 7 or 8, and then maybe we have a chance that's on target. It's ridiculous, but there you go, 12 minutes left. A totally undeserved scoreline, but still we didn't get ourselves enough goals, and that's going to probably cost us once again in this game. Ashley Barnes trying to get a cross in. Jota still going, doing a good job to be fair, and what a block that was. 10 minutes left. Somebody just score, please. Jota to the look of this corner. Flick on by Barnes. No. Jota. Why the hell is Chris Wood not getting in the box? What are you doing? That's the only thing you can do when you're not doing it. Come on. This is ridiculous. Chris Wood over to Vidal. Yep, take the ball with you. And just play it across. What are you doing? Why did you stop running, Chris? Oh, come on. Why did Wood just stop? He was literally going to get that, and then he just decided, no, I won't bother. Won't bother scoring. Of course, Vidal could have had a shot himself, for sure, but Chris Wood, for me, was running, and I should have known whenever it comes to him and running, it's never going to happen, is it? We draw the game 1-1, feels like we've lost the match, really. Look at the stats. Look how useless we are. What's going on? What is going wrong in this episode? Seriously, the last game we lost, this one feels like a loss. We can't score for some reason. Then to top us all off, we've got a game to end today's episode on against Man United in the Cup. Never going to be easy. I'm really I'm just in a bit of disbelief at the moment from what I just saw that last game. I just can't believe Stoke City had one shot on target and they scored. But it's kind of the story of career mode in general, so we'll get over it. I'll try and get over it within the next few days at least. Transfer offer in here for Jeff Hendrick. It's an embarrassing offer, we're not even going to bother with that. It's pathetic. £8 million is what he's worth. They come with a bid at 5.6. Absolutely pointless. Okay, final game of today's episode. We're going to go with this team. It's a bit of a change side, but we're going to go with it anyway. 4-4-2 formation here. Pope Stance in goal, Bustos, Tarkowski, me, and Lazar in defence. We've got Cook playing as a right mid. Don't ask me why. Cork, Amati and Roberts playing midfield as well. Jota and Ings up front, going with the pace there, going with the players that are actually trying to do something going forward. Johnny Evans is on the bench, got Charlie Taylor, Ndide, Wilshere, Wellington, Goodmanson and Vokes. Let's go with it, let's see how we get on, hopefully win. But it's going to be a tough game here against United, a cup game that we want to try and obviously get through to the next round in, really. Okay, here we go, final game of today's episode against Man United. I've quickly seen the team sheet, and it seems like they might well have put out a bit of a weaker team for this game. Mainly their defence I'm on about. They've made a few changes there by the looks of it. They've also put in Poole, I think, in midfield. So there's a few tweaks to their team. Maybe they're not taking this game as seriously as we are. And so that might give us some sort of advantage. But you never know. Their attack's still just as good as usual. Cork trying to find the pass into Jota. Can he turn his man and shoot? He can, but it's just not very good. Johnston also in goal as well. So he's definitely not David De Gea. Cork turning again. This has to be a big chance for Marty. Saved. It's right to the goalkeeper. Free kick chance here for Lazar. We're going to lay this one off short. Jota to hit it. Unfortunately gets blocked. Jota plays this one short. Patrick Roberts to Ben Mee of all players. Just do something please, Lazar. Come on. I thought he'd scored. It's just gone wide. That's a really close chance on his right foot. Damn. Go on, Lazar. Big chance for us here. Great chance for Ings. Why do we keep playing it right at the goalkeeper? It's actually getting really annoying because it's not even where I'm trying to aim for. Jota. Ings needs to flick on. Punched through by the goalkeeper. Okay, it's half-time. It's 0-0. I mean, I don't really know what more you expect. It's Man United we're playing against here, Jose Mourinho team. It's always going to be 0-0. So, yeah, let's just get on with the second half. We've got to try and score, again, with a better team, but that's the case in virtually every single game. We just have to try and take one of our chances. It's just really frustrating, again, because this game's sort of following the same narrative as the last two matches. Oh my god. Come on. Has that seriously just happened? This is ridiculous now, isn't it? This is just unbelievable. What's going on? I don't know what's even going on here. United, by the way, have started off incredibly quick. As soon as they kicked off, running forward. I mean, they barely ran in the first half. Suddenly, out of nowhere, they started to find their legs. Play a pass into the middle. I've not even tried to play it to the goalkeeper. I'm trying to go in the opposite direction. Somehow it's ended up in our own net. And Lazar scores an own goal and loses this game 1-0. Of course we are. Of course we are after that first half. Go on. Go on, Ings. You've got to score this. No pressure. Danny Ings. Of course it's blocked. Valencia, who's probably about 50 now, has managed to catch up Danny Ings. Cork trying to find Danny Ings, was struggling up against their two centre-backs. I mean, that was a challenge on Danny Ings that didn't get the ball, but he didn't go down, and so the penalty wasn't given. But yeah, it's frustrating because we are just so bad at attacking, which is ridiculous to say because that is literally the only thing I'm good at on this game. But for some reason, this episode, we haven't been able to attack, and that's just meaning we're really struggling to score. Okay, two changes, folks, and Wellington to come on. We're going to take off Roberts and Cook. Jota will move a little bit further forward, but he'll play on the right-hand side now. 20 minutes left. The ball's not even gone out yet, so it might not be that they actually get 20 minutes. We'll wait and see. Bustos coming forward. That'll probably be offside for Jota, but we'll shoot anyway. It's off the post and cleared away. Get the ball in the box. Come on, Jota. Pick somebody out. Look at all the big bodies we have in the box. Tarkowski's there. It's saved by Johnson. Chance here for Wellington. Tight angle. He'll shoot. We've scored. It's 1-1. Finally, we've scored. 8 minutes left. And we need about 15 chances before we actually score one. We've finally done it. We've got a chance now, a very, very small chance of going through if we can get a second goal. But have to wait and see whether we have enough time to be able to do that. I've got a feeling it might be that we have a second leg. Folks, Jota finished the game. Yes, he has done as well. It's 2-1. Oh my god, you wait 82 minutes to get one goal. And then two come in 5 minutes. It's ridiculous. But there we go. Jota scored it. 2-1, we're in front with 3 minutes to go. Finally, we've started taking our chances. And you can see the way that this game just turns occasionally. Most of the time it turns in favour of the opposition, but this time, in the last 5 minutes, it's turned in our favour for some reason. And it's a fantastic finish from Jota right into the top left-hand corner. The game's not over though, there's 3 minutes left. Wouldn't surprise me if United have one more chance. And because of that, we're going to change the formation. And we'll also bring on Johnny Evans, take off Danny Ings. 2 minutes to go. Let's just hold on and get into the next round. Come on, ref. Blow your whistle here. Ben Mee going to take this free kick and tactically play it towards the corner. You can blow your whistle now. Feel free to do that if you want. Oh, could be a long throw. Vokes trying to pounce on it, and he will. Could this be 3? Oh, what a save. What a chance for us there. Wellington still going for the cross. A few more players enter the box, and referee has to blow his whistle. We're through. We're beaten Man United. Of all the teams we play in today's episode, of course it's Man United that we beat. And we had to come back from 1-0 down as well. We should have been in front. We should have been winning anyway at that point. So a bit disappointed that we weren't. But we managed to get ourselves through. That's the most important thing. But I'm just very disappointed in general with this episode. Terrible, terrible performances. And I actually care more about the performance than the scoreline. Ideally you get both, but I care more about the performance. And all 3 of them have been pretty useless. So, got to improve. We don't take enough of our chances, as we've seen throughout the whole of the episode. They had 1 shot and they scored. We had 13 and 9 on target, and we only scored 2. So it's a massive issue for us. Again, I'm trying to work out what it is. Is it my shooting? Is it the goalkeeper still too overpowered? I'm not really too sure. Probably a combination of things. We are through to the next round, which is, of course, the quarterfinals. We'll wait and see who we play against in the next episode. But that's everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 50 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well. And that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.